Hi, my name is Diana Morris from Edukea Institute. Today we are going to learn English language and our topic of today is about female circumcision. In this unit we will learn how to read and answer questions on a passage about female circumcision. Pronounce and use vocabulary found in a passage. And also we are going to see how to express past actions. Another thing which we are going to look in this unit is how to describe people. The last thing which we are going to look is ask and answer questions on past action. And make negative statements in the past. And the last one which we are going to look in this unit is about to write a short paragraph. We read the passage and answer the question that will follow after this passage. We start by saying that Sidai was a beautiful girl. Sidai was a beautiful girl who lived with her parents and grandmother in Oldjilai village. She always fetched the firewood, looked after sheep and brought home wild fruits from her grandmother. Sidai loved her grandmother a lot. One evening, as Sidai was returning home, she saw many women gathered at her home. They looked strange and they were dressed in traditional dresses. Their faces were painted with orches. They were also carrying long traditional sticks, knives, and pots. The grandmother ran towards Sidai. She smiled and hugged her. She said, "Today you are going to become a woman." Sidai did not understand what she meant. Then her mother came out their family hut. She wrapped her in a beautiful traditional dress and gave her traditional sandals. Her aunt placed a necklace on her neck. Then Sidai was taken through entrance by the women who were dancing and singing traditional songs. They made strange noises. Now Sidai became aware of what was about to happen. She had seen this happen to her elder sister, Nai, 2 years ago. Her sister was circumcised. She did not like it because she witnessed her sister's pain and suffering. Her sister had lost a lot of blood. As they were coming out of the house, she saw her teacher heading towards them. She also saw 2 ladies and a police officer running towards them. The ladies were nurses from nearby hospital. The police officer stopped the people. The 2 nurses and Sidai's teacher took Sidai into their hands. The nurses spoke to the gathering. Female circumcision is not good. It is dangerous. It causes much pain, loss of blood, and may sometimes lead to death. Also, it can spread diseases such as HIV/AIDS. This is because the tools used are unhygienic. It also affects the reproductive health of a woman. It must therefore be stopped. The gathering listened carefully. They became aware that female circumcision is not good. The police officer ordered the gathering to go back home. Sidai was freed. The gathering was warned about the repeat such a practice. Sidai was very happy. Can see in this story about female circumcision, Sidai was one of the girls who her family wanted to make her and be circumcised. But before they do that action, they came a police officer and 2 nurses, and after they reached there at their place with her teacher, the police officer stopped those gathering, and the nurses, those 2 nurses, also taught the family and those traditional women the effect of female circumcision. And they said that first, when you circumcise a woman, it caused a lot of pain. It led her to lose a lot of blood and may sometimes lead to death. And also he added by saying that when you are circumcising women, it can also cause the spread of diseases such as HIV/AIDS, because the tools used to circumcise those women are unhygienic. After seeing this story about the female circumcision, we are going to see the annexes which will mark the end of our lesson for today. The first question states that, with whom did Kidao live? The second question, what activities did Kidao always do? Third, how are the women dressed? Fourth question, how did the women look who came to Kidao's home look like? Fifth one, what traditional tools did they carry? Number 6, what did the grandmother tell Kidao? 7, why did Kidao dislike female circumcision? Number 8, what did the police officer do to the people who were coming out of the entrance? Number 9, how does female circumcision affect women? Number 10, which is the last question, say that, what did the police officer order the gathering to do? All these questions, in order to answer them correctly, you're supposed to read the passage once again in order to understand well, and you'll be capable of answering these questions correctly. After looking at all these 10 questions, this marks the end of our topic for today. Thank you. See you again in another lesson.
Purchase your tracks today.